So Pamela, you would like the Basque Poulet, and Wyatt, you would like the Costilla Borginen, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Can we get the goat cheese with figs as well?
That sounds yummy.
Sure.
Okay.
Nice choice. Your orders are being prepared. It will be only a few minutes until you will be enjoying the best food in Bonita Springs at El Basque.
So I looked up your Instagram profile and I saw that you're from Kansas. How'd you end up here?
My parents, they moved to Naples back in the 90s, and where I'm from, the winters are brutal. So I started coming home to visit after college. One night, back in 2019, I ran into some people at the Firestone Club. They all worked at Gardner, and then the next thing you know, I'm working there too.
I've heard of it. Have you met any interesting guys on Hinge?
It's been an exhausting process. I've met about 4 or 5. You know, sometimes you think you're compatible, and then things don't work out.
Yeah.
You never know who you're going to meet and what they're thinking.
It's true.
During COVID, I was relieved to see that Naples didn't crack down on businesses with senseless restrictions. Some of my friends around the country were calling me, telling me that they had to stay home while the government figured out where it came from and that they needed to be vaccinated. Blah, blah, blah.
Did you get vaccinated?
No. I don't know anyone who actually got COVID. It was all a big hoax, just like President Trump said. And then it magically disappeared? I mean, what a bunch of crap. I can't believe people actually believe that President Trump didn't win the election. I mean, how stupid can you be to believe that Biden actually won?
So a toy robot walks into a bar. The bartender asks, "What'll you have?" The robot says, "Well, it's been a long day and I need to loosen up. How about a screwdriver?"
I was so upset about the election that I joined the protest on January 6th. You know, things really did get out of hand, but those policemen had no right to tell those people that they couldn't go visit the Capitol. It was their fault. That's why the fights broke out. At one point, I had to use pepper spray so that a policeman wouldn't arrest me. Those people who were arrested are patriots, not criminals. The courts are corrupt.
Did you have any fun?
I actually ran into the guy with the horns and, you know, we had a good time. He's kind of kooky, but, you know, memories that would last.
So you like the guy with horns?
Oh. Thank you. Enjoy, please.
It looks delicious. I can't believe that people actually believe that Biden won. What a joke. He's obviously being manipulated by Hillary Clinton and Obama. I mean, these people are communists and people can't see it. I'm so glad that I know what's actually going on here. Will you pass me the goat cheese, please? Thank you. Oh, do you want to come to the Trump rally with me? One's going on next month, and everyone is just so fun. And it's such a festive atmosphere. Not like these Democrats that are fake and phony. And I just adore President Trump. He's going to save our country, you know? If the Democrats try to steal the election again, this time, we're going to be ready for them. The Second Amendment is coming down loud and clear. We're going to tear everything down, drain the swamp, and start all over again. We need a strong man to be in charge. Enough of this democracy shit. Vote or no vote, the people who stand in our way are going to pay.
This doesn't sound good.
No. What do you mean they're going to pay?
With the Second Amendment. It's alive and well in 2024, and I'm a firm believer.
Listen, first of all, COVID was not a hoax perpetuated by the Democrats. It originated in a market in China. Closing down businesses and limiting contact between people was the only thing that saved the lives of millions of people. Sadly, people that didn't believe it was lethal died from it. I know some of them myself. And as for the elections, if it hadn't been for Russians manipulating social media, Trump would have never won the election in the first place. The Mueller report proved it.
That's all nonsense.
And the people that rioted on January 6th were not protesting. They were trying to interfere with the results of the election. It was a riot.
Whatever.
Do you remember them chanting, "Hang Mike Pence"? Is that your idea of an orderly transition of government? And while this is going on, Trump sat by and watched. This is supposed to be the #1 law enforcement officer in the country doing nothing to prevent a riot? It was an assault on the government and an attempted coup.
You have obviously been brainwashed.
Check, please. And now the guy has been accused of several felonies. He's going on trial for 90 more. Is this your idea of a good candidate? Thank you.
I don't believe any of that stuff.
Remember when he suggested you inject bleach to cure the virus? How about having an affair with a porn star while your wife is at home with your newborn? Is this your idea of a man with a moral character to oversee the free world? He's a mobster.
You have obviously been brainwashed.
Well, now he's probably going to win the election out of sympathy because some lunatic took a shot at him while the Secret Service dropped the ball. Saw that photo of him fist pumping triumphantly while covered in blood and the American flag flying overhead? How can he not win now?
I don't believe any of that stuff, but you are obviously entitled to your own opinion.
Oh, no.
Please, let me pay.
Most definitely. I really liked you. But we're just not compatible.
I never know what I want. You always say that I'm always wrong.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
The sparkles in your eyes can be seen from